Artificial intelligence is not just a technology, it is the language of future. Today AI is transforming every sectors: education, healthcare, business, governance and society at large. At our institute, we believe students don't just need degrees, they need future ready skills. That's why we are actively integrating AI into our curriculum and teaching practices. We offer AI focused courses, workshops, hands on projects, and industry exposure so that our students don't just learn about AI, they learn how to apply it ethically and effectively. Our goal is clear: to develop not just job seekers but AI enabled leaders and innovators, because we strongly believe those who understand AI today will lead the world tomorrow.
Artificial intelligence is transforming various business sectors, and education sector has no exception. The higher education system need to ensure that AI is integrated across the campuses. At Chandragupt Institute of Management, Patna, we are working towards integrating artificial intelligence systems across various functions, research, training, as well as teaching. The faculty members at CIMP has developed a specialization which is information system, wherein we are training our students onto various subjects like machine learning, AI, blockchain, as well as business analytics. Our students have been constantly trained to use generative AI responsibly, which can help them to improve their cognitive thinking and strategic thinking. Apart from that, faculty members are constantly integrating AI tools for their research and training and performing research onto various areas such as technology adoption across various sectors, as well as cyber security, responsible use, as well as emotional AI. Apart from that, I would like to highlight few of our students are working on to developing their entrepreneurial venture into AI. For example, one of our students, she has worked on to emotional AI and its contribution to marketing, and also written a book on AI for CSR. With this, I think we are training our students as well as faculty members. Few of our faculty members are using AI tools for their teaching, learning and research, as well as training various faculty members across various institutes to understand how they can use AI and improve the teaching learning process. CIMP is in the process of developing the Center of Excellence for AI, wherein students and faculty members will be collaboratively working towards researching, capacity building and various training initiatives across the various industry sector as well as the government domain, and this will contribute to the larger aspect of AI mission. In total, CIMP is constantly thriving towards providing the AI education in such a way that it provides the personalized learning, automated skill metrics, and all administrative processes are automated so that CIMP can ensure that students are future ready as per the industry and government need. The ecosystem will be developed which will be there for future ready education.
Today, we see that technologies are playing very major role. Artificial intelligence, which is one among them, is now also hitting the business ecosystem in a terrific way. So, from the perspective of postgraduate diploma in management, which is the flagship program of Chandragupt Institute of Management, Patna, we have also proposed to introduce artificial intelligence backed courses which are into the marketing domain, HR domain and finance domain. Few leading courses which we have proposed to introduce from the coming session is AI for managers, where we will just first try to pitch basic foundations of the AI skills among the budding managers, and then after the second paper will be AI backed MIS, because these days management information system is also very crucial to understand that how technological integration into a MIS ecosystem is changing the shape of the business environment. Further, we are also proposing business analytics and AI and ML ecosystem for the BE school students. One important course into this one is the business analytics, where we will see that how is area-specific domains, for example, finance, marketing, and HR, all these are getting benefit by the use of artificial intelligence into the system. Fourth course into this one is AI for ethics, and because one important aspect for Chandragupt Institute of Management Patna based PGDM is to provide and deliver those things which are important for playing leadership role among the students. So from ethical perspective also, how ethically AI can play important role, we also try to deliver in the form of a course. Apart from these things, there are multiple certificate programs that we are proposing from this session onwards, which will be open for public at large. So this was one academic perspective. Other than this, in the line of NEP 2020 and AICTE's vision also to utilize emerging technologies across the institutions, we are also proposing some important leading research environment at the intersection of artificial intelligence backed up with generative AI and agentic AI environment. So to this front, few leading research papers have also been published by CIMP faculty members into the ABDC A category journals, which are also high rated by researchers globally. So one of the paper to that end is the use of generative AI across organizations. What could be those important factors that may be playing some leading role into that one? That is captured into that, and that paper is one of the leading papers which is getting more than 350 citations in a very short period of time. So today is the time when technological intervention across the courses for the budding managers, for the institution from the perspective of research, all these things are required, and being a government institution, for us, this is very important to play the lead role to that perspective, and at this intersection, it is very, very necessary.
Hello, myself IT Manager CIMP. Along with current IT software and hardware services at CIMP, we are also looking ahead to provide IT support and services in AI tools as well, where we are looking for providing MS 365 license and Power BI as a visualization tool to CIMP students. We are also constantly working towards integrating AI tools and chatbots in CIMP website and LMS platform.
Hello everyone, my name is Priyanath and I am an AI researcher. My topic of research is how AI can be integrated in business domains, like if we are talking about marketing, CSR, entrepreneurship, and emotional AI. AI is everywhere right now. It's not something which is optional. We need to understand how to actually integrate this AI effectively. So let's say, for example, if we are talking about AI, it can be used in marketing research. We have a lot of data. Data is the new oil. But let's say if we have that data and we are not interpreting them nicely, then that data is a waste. So with the help of AI, we can make dashboards, we can understand patterns and understand what the actual market demand is. On the other hand, we can also use AI for customer insights. For example, we can do a sentiment analysis and understand what our customers are actually talking about. And on the basis of that, we can provide personalization to them. Similarly, AI can be used to generate content. We all know the term generative AI these days, and we have been using a lot of AI posts like Ghibli art and everything. Normal people are also using it everywhere. But that particular generative AI content, if is being posted by the brand, a lot of research is being done about how it is being consumed by the customer. Maybe the customer is thinking that if the particular AI content is being there, they are not trusting the brand. So that kind of research is going on everywhere about how to understand that these AI tools can be implemented in an effective way and help the brands as well as the customer positively. On the other hand, digital marketers are also using AI for ad targeting. So they can understand if this particular content can go to the potential customers. So as we can see, AI is everywhere. So right now we need to understand how to learn it and understand AI and make the effective use of it. Learning AI is not about being a coder. It is about using it in a strategic way so that we can make effective decisions.
Good morning to one and all who present here. I, Rupesh Kumar, a second year PGDM student at Chandragupt Institute of Management, Patna. As a part of our banking huddle project, we are encouraged to build something innovative by integrating artificial intelligence into real-world financial application under the guidance of our faculty. At CIMP, we are not just studying management theories, we are actively participating the integration of AI into learnings, problem solving. That this project reflects that approach. Under the valuable guidance of my faculty mentor, I developed a mutual fund advisory chatbot that combined financial concept with AI-driven conservational logic. The idea behind this project to bridge a gap between financial knowledge and practical investment decision making by creating a digital assessment that simplify mutual fund investing through automation, calculation, and intelligence interaction. Coming to my chatbot, this is what it's look like. So here the first button is about mutual fund. When you tap this button, you will get a short information what this chatbot about. After that, you have 5 buttons that will explain about mutual funds, access risk profile, SIP and lump sum calculators, and mutual fund concepts and taxation information, and at last talk to a human advisor. And when you learn about mutual funds, there are another buttons that will explain you about what is mutual funds, categories and types of mutual funds, what are the cost and charges that applies on it, and what are the investors' wise behaviors and biases. So let's go one by one. That it will give a brief definition about what is a mutual fund. After that, in categories and type, there are others button like types of mutual funds, that is equity categories, debt categories, hybrid and other categories. When you tap any one, you will get to know about that mutual funds under that category. After that, when you come back, there are another buttons that will explain you about cost and charges on mutual funds. Here, this button, this will explain you what are the charges that implement on mutual funds. And the last button is about investors' behavior and biases. It will show you what are the aversion level of the investors, at what level they can take the risk. And coming to the back to main menu, in the third button, second button, you have the access my risk profile. Here they will ask you some questions like what is your age, so what are the source of your income, and after that it will ask you what types of risk you can take, like no risk or moderate risk or high risk. According to that, it will give you a suggestion that, and after for how many years you want to invest in mutual funds. Then it will give you a short advice that what is your aversion level and what is your risk taking factors. After that, it's a SIP and lump sum return calculator, where you can calculate your SIP returns, lump sum illustration, goal based return, and inflation based return. Here in SIP based calculator, you can enter your amount, let's say 3 or 4,000 and my expected rate of return is 5%, and I am investing it for 5 years. Then it will calculate you on the basis of present market scenario and give you the output that what my return is going to be in coming 5 to 6 years. And like all these lump sum illustration, goal based return, and inflation adjusted return, that will calculate your return on the basis of current market scenario. Yep. Coming to the mutual fund concepts and taxation information. This will explain you about taxation overview, mutual fund structures, and mutual fund cost. Coming to the taxation overview, it will show that how much tax you will have to charge on mutual funds, mutual fund structures, and what are the structures of mutual funds like open-ended, closed-ended, and interval funds, and what are the costs that implement on mutual funds. And after that, last human touch is very necessary in any decision making. So we have a facility to talk to a human advisor. Here you can get through this you can directly contact to a human advisor by putting your number. Through this initiative, I aim not only to enhance financial accessibility but also to contribute towards the growing ecosystem of AI application in India. In the future, I aspire to support my country in advancing responsible and impactful AI-driven financial solutions. Thank you.